here. Are you ready for your core focus workout? Today I'm going to use some dumbbells. For reference, these are £5 each. As always, you use whatever you have. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get started down on our back. So, as always, we're thinking about that good control, even in transitions. So holding onto the back of those legs, legs are bent, feet are onto the floor, tucking into our tail, and we're going to round all the way down. And let's just go ahead, wriggle forward a tiny bit if we need to, and make sure that we have those weights nearby. We will be using them. In fact, actually, let's place one just either side of our hips for me. We're bringing our arms down either side onto the floor. We're going to bring our right ankle onto your left knee for me. Take a nice deep breath in, make sure our back is connected, and as we exhale, we're lifting that structure up and we're inhaling as we're dipping that toe down to the floor. We exhale to lift. We inhale through the nose as we lower, and we have 8, a very small controlled movement in that lower abdomen. 7, plus we get a little stretch on that glute as well. 6, pointing those toes, and 5, keeping everything unchanged from the hips upward. 4, good, don't forget the breathing, guys. 3, and 2, and last one for me, and lower the leg down, uncross the right ankle and cross the left ankle onto the right knee. Again, square off the hips to the ceiling. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth as we lift. Inhale to dip, make sure the back stays unchanged. Exhale as we lift. Now, whilst we're doing this, can we make sure that we're not gripping up into that upper body? Like I said, chin to chest, collarbones is nice and relaxed. And we have 5, and dip, and 4, remember that breathing for me. 3, and even when I'm not saying, remember that breathing, I'm not nagging you, I really want you to make sure that you're tapping in with that breath. Okay, we're going to do one more here for me, and we're going to lower down. Now, let's slide down the ankles. So the ankles are now crossed. This is very ladylike. The knees are going to be about hip distance apart, so not crazy wide, guys. Pointing both toes. Again, making sure that that back is connected. Inhale to prepare. Exhale as we lift. Little reverse curl. Massage the tailbone down and dip the little crossed ankles down to the floor. Exhale as we roll slightly and dip down and inhale. Good. We have 5. Again, as we come into that reverse curl, we're making sure that we're not crunching into that upper torso for me. Good. Which is actually harder than you might think. Good. Very small controlled movements. And 3 more. Nice. And 2 more. Inhaling as we dip and exhaling as we lift and roll. And 1 more for me. And lift. Massage the spine down. Uncross the legs and bring our feet to the floor. Gorgeous. Let's grab those weights. Let's reach our arms up to the sky for me and bring our legs into tabletop. So we're going to work this next move in small little lay-ons. So you can always revert back to the previous move. From here, back is connected into the floor. We're bringing our arms out into a star and we're exhaling as we come back in. We're going to do 3 more here for me, and 3, and bring it back in. So it's like a cheerleading move almost. We're coming out and exhale back together. As we're reaching our arms out and over, our shoulders are staying out of our ears. And last one for me, and then we're going to add a little curl. So we go ahead, we come into the arms that are stars, then we curl up and over and reach to the ceiling. Lower down, coming into the star, and exhale, reach as the weights come to the sky, and 4. See this nice slow tempo, guys. This is exactly how I want us to be working into. So we can't be using momentum. Good. And 4. And nice job, guys. 3 more as we curl up, keeping a little distance between our chin and our chest. And 2 more. Lovely control. And last one for me. And this time as we lower down, keep our arms over the head. Now, from here. Our lower body is all it's going to do is we're going to bring our legs out just to a little star, so they're about mat distance apart, and bring them back into tabletop. Bring them out to about 45 degrees, so they're about mat distance apart, and bring them back in. We have 4 more, and whilst we're doing this, we're making sure that back stays connected to that floor. Can we guess what's going to happen next? And like I said, if at any point you want to stay with any one of these variations, please do. And 2 more, as our legs extend our back and our pelvis doesn't rock. 1 more, and then let's go ahead and put it together. So we're going to extend our arms and our legs like a star. As we bring it back in, we're going to curl up to the ceiling and lower down. When we come out into a star, back and pelvis is square to the ceiling. Good. And just 3 more, keeping everything nice and controlled. And 2 more. And lifting up. And 1 more. And lifting up. Now from here, keep our weights exactly as they are. Extend our right leg up to the ceiling and our left leg into that 45 degrees. We're going to curl up and over and reach those arms towards the opposite wall. And we're going to scissor the legs as we lower back down. Same again. Curl up and over, scissor up, and scissor back down. And we have 4. Beautiful. And 3. Yes. And 2. Almost there. And 1. Now let's go ahead, bring our legs into tabletop. Take a second. We've got to do the same on the second side. Extend our left leg up to the ceiling. Our right leg comes to that 45 degrees. We're going to curl up and over. We switch the legs as we lower down. We curl up and over as we reach. And we have 4. Beautiful. And 3. Using that breath. And 2 more. And last one for me. Legs into tabletop. Lower our feet down with control. Rest those arms down. Extend the legs onto the floor. We're going to flex those feet. We're going to reach the arms overhead and bring them behind, only coming as far as we can whilst keeping our ribs melted down. We inhale as our arms come up. We exhale, tuck the chin into the chest. We roll over those legs and melting back down for 4. Squeeze the glutes. 3, 2, 1. Ribs stay tucked. Inhale as our arms come up. Exhale. Like someone's tickling you in the tummy and you're rounding over and rolling back down for 4, 3, 2, 1. And last one. Arms come up. Exhale as we come up and over. Sitting up nice and tall, bending those legs. Taking a second to situate ourselves. Our feet are going to be firmly onto that mat. And we're going to squeeze our legs together if we can. If we need to keep them a bit further apart, that works too. Now, let's keep our hands onto those weights. Let's bend our elbows. So we're almost holding like a little beach ball for me. We're going to take a nice deep breath in. We're going to rotate to the right side as we open that arm out. Exhale, come back through center. Alternating sides for me. We're rotating to that left side as we open up that left arm and come back in. Good. We have 5. And exhale as we come in. And 4. Keeping our hips and our knees facing to the wall in front of you as we rotate just our upper body. Good. And last one. Come all the way up. Extend those legs. Reach the arms and roll down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax the arms. Pop one weight to one side. We're going to meet onto your side for me. Let's come on to our right hand. If this is too much and you need to pop a weight underneath to stack that wrist, feel free to. If you need to come on down to your elbow, that's perfect as well. Now, we're going to cross our legs for me. So it's almost like we're crossing at the ankles like a little frog. From here, we're going to go ahead as we lift ourselves up and reach the arm into a T And bend the knees as we lower back down for me. We go ahead, making sure our hand is underneath of our shoulder, and bend the knees as we lower back down. We have just 2 more for me. And 2, and slowly to lower. You want to crash back down, but don't. And 1 more, and lower down. Good. Now, coming on to our plank position for me. We're going to bring both weights underneath both hands for me. From here, we're tucking our toes underneath of us onto the floor, and our knees are underneath of our hips. We're taking a nice deep breath in. As we exhale, we hover the knees, push back into a nice downward dog, and reach our right weight towards our left ankle. Come back and hover the knees, switching sides. We're reaching our left arm towards our right ankle and lowering back down. Alternating sides for me. Good. And 4. And hover the knees. And 3. If hovering is too much and we need to bring them all the way down, that's fine too. And last one for me. Come all the way in. We're holding that hover for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax down. We're going to do that second side for me. So spin around or have your back towards me, whichever works better. We're having our left hand underneath of our left shoulder for me. Again, we're crossing those ankles for me. Our main weight is going to come onto that front foot for me. The first one, you always need a little bit of time to figure out where you need to be. Grab hold of that weight. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, lift ourselves up for me. And then froggy those legs as we control back down. And again, as we lift and lower back down. And again. And we have just 3 more for me. Again, keeping that head on straight. So we're not letting it dangle off the edge. 2 more. And last one for me. And lower back down. Lose that weight for me. Go ahead. Come into our traditional plank. So our elbows are directly underneath of our shoulders. Either come back onto our knees or onto our toes. We hold for the final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop down to our knees. Send ourselves all the way back for me. Actively pressing down through those palms. Trying to get that bum back to the wall behind you. And go ahead, rolling up for me. One vertebrae after the other. Roll our shoulders back once more. Shoulders to our ears. Squeeze back. Slide down. And those words you've been waiting for, you, my darlings, are all done. Have a lovely day, and I will see you next time.